Did you push play? Okay, so here we are. We are not at school. And this is module 4.5, competency-based assessment. And it was about comprehension strategies. And I had to recall what I did because it's been a while. I did this in May.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about how we have students that have comprehension goals, and I think maybe we could use some of this, like the predicting.
Yeah.
But again, expression is hard.
Yeah,
like,
expressive language.
for them to say. I think this is going to be about, but you could say that, you could give them that sentence stem, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that may be why I even put that in there. I think this is going to be about animals, and because that maybe as much as we get.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're going to look at, like, the pictures and be like, oh, it's about a hot air balloon or whatever it might be, but I feel like they won't be like, the animals are going in the hot air balloon. I don't know if they'd be able to.
Yeah.
I think some of them could, but the two that you're thinking about, I don't know.
Yeah. I am going to try this lesson next year,
should.
because I did keep the book because I got it from the Little Free Library. But anyways, so there were a lot of strategies that you could choose. So I chose this one because, and we do this all the time, you just don't call it that. Like where you're reading and you're constantly asking questions about what you just read.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you read a page and you're like, oh, I feel like that's too many animals. What do you think's going to happen to the balloon? You know, and you kind of think out loud. You do this. You just don't call it that. Directed reading thinking
I said,
activity.
what is that?
Yeah. And then at the end, you're like, that's the one thing that we probably forget to do is confirm your predictions.
Oh.
Were you right? What happened to the balloon? We said this. Do you remember when we said this? But it kind of helps them think as they're reading and staying engaged with what.
You know what you could do with that is, like, for the kids that like to draw, have them draw their predictions and then, like, put it on the board and be like, at the end of it, be like, okay, did this happen in the book? Like, did you see something like this? And like describe have them like describe the pictures back to you.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Let's see, but I had to pick a standard. I did before, during, and after reading strategies, and it was fun. I love doing stuff like this. Of course, it is time consuming, but yeah. Oh, there's my mentor meeting to be added later. But yeah, comprehension is hard. But this particular module had a lot of different strategies to try.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be hard as you get kids that read more complicated texts. This kind of thing really does help, especially with my own kid, because it's easy to forget what you read and or not understand. That's the other piece that this, like this was a fiction story, but if you had an informational text like about robot cars, I'm just thinking of that. That's one thing where you read a sentence and you say, gosh, I don't know what that means. What does this mean? And teaching them to do that when they're reading.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Like, do I really understand what this means?
Yeah.
And what can I do if I don't understand? Like, who can I ask? Or can I look something up or whatever? So lots of different strategies. Okay, that's it for 4.5.